I blame men.
Why?
Because men just, I don't know, like men just feel so entitled always in relationships, they just feel so entitled all the time and they need to treat us like queens. But the women need to show respect back.
Yo, what is going on, guys? Entitled Man here today, and we're taking a look at a video submission through the Patreon titled Showing Gratitude, Rules of Modern Dating and Understanding Women by a channel called It's Complicated. But before we crack into it, guys, if you're new here, you're liking the videos, make sure you subscribe on your way in. Come and join the Discord link in the description if you haven't already, in case this channel gets yeeted. And if you'd like to support the channel, guys, get access to exclusive videos, make sure you come and join the Patreon. I'll be releasing an exclusive video over there after this video. So if you're interested in that, be sure to check it out. But we're going to crack into today's video here and see what these people have to say on showing gratitude in relationships.
It's honestly kind of both sides. Like, it depends on the person. Of course, some men could do better, and some women could be more appreciative, you know? So I think it's like, it just depends on the person. We can't really tell who does what more.
How would you define the term romantic relationship?
There's no such thing.
No such thing. It's always another dude in the picture. She always got somebody waiting as soon as you fuck up, buddy on the sideline.
Women expect too much, but men do too little. Or they think that what they do is enough, and it never is.
No, see, the thing is, the men that you choose are doing little, and that's why you choose them. Guys, don't be fooled when girls pull this thing where they're like, oh yeah, my man does too little, and then you think to here's what you should think to yourself, why would you choose a man like that then anyway? You have a choice of men. A woman like this, guys, she can score any number of men easy enough, right? But she chooses the one that puts in little effort. Yeah.
Well, is it harder to satisfy men or women?
I feel like it's harder to satisfy women because we have higher expectations.
So why should men even bother trying to please women if they're never satisfied?
Isn't that the whole point?
No. It's you see, stuff like this, men just look at this and we're like, okay, well, you know what? I'm just done with it, honestly, man. Like, videos like this, I will say, shout out to the guy who does this channel. I actually got an email from him a while ago asking to cover one of his videos, and this actually came up as a Patreon recommendation. But this guy's line of questioning is really good, right? Look, men are not interested in pleasing women, especially when they get such little for it. If you want men to actually, you know, put in an effort, give them a reason to, because at the moment there's just no reason.
The whole point?
Should a relationship be an equal partnership?
Yeah, but it can't.
Yeah, 100% it should be. 50-50, I think.
Okay.
You give me your love, I give you mine.
If it's an equal partnership, how many women equally contribute to building a relationship as a man is expected to?
None.
35%.
That's pretty generous.
None.
Okay. Could that possibly be a reason why so many men want sex without relationships?
You damn right.
The women want sex with our relationships too, though. Like,
Yeah.
Men are typically expected to court women, you know, approach women, ask them out on dates, pick them up, pay for dates, make the first move. What are women expected to do to build a relationship?
You know, you're right. If you really think about it, I feel like it should go both ways. Like, I feel like someone needs to just, like, boss up and just, like, you know, put their pride aside. I feel like a lot of people just have too much pride and just think that everything needs to come to them. But honestly, in life, if you want something, you have to go get it. So, you know?
Well, it should go that way.
Yeah.
But does it?
No.
Yeah, this was the woman that I played at the start of the video, okay? And she was saying how she should be treated like a queen, right? And yet here she is saying that if you want something, you should set your pride aside and go for it. Like, okay, why is a man going to treat you like a queen? Like, what is the reasoning? Is it just because you exist? No. Like, men are starting to wise up to the fact that what is the point of doing all of these things for women when you get nothing in return? Man, I feel so bad for, I can see your guys' age range in the analytics, and I got a few older guys over here. Man, if you're let's just say you're one of those guys and you just, you came out of a marriage and you go back into the dating market, man, all I can say is, like, I feel so bad for you, man. Like, it's like you've just stepped back into a dating climate that is just a bunch of minefields. Like all it is just a bunch of minds, right? You used to be able to do these. You used to actually be able to, guys, get this, right? This is absolutely crazy concept here. You used to actually be able to be a nice guy and be rewarded for that. Now these people's brains, man, they're so fried by the dopamine hits. These people get called pretty all damn day. So you know the stimulus that they respond to now, guys? It's being treated like crap. And then they'll want to turn around and complain about being treated like crap. Then when that's all the guys that they choose. You want to choose Chad. I mean, the consequences are obvious. You're not getting texts. You're not getting dates. You show up at 2 a.m. for bedroom fun, and then you get kicked out. Yeah.
It's really like men are expected to come to us.
Okay. Could that possibly be a reason why so many men want sex without relationships?
It could be. Honestly, that might be a good explanation for that.
Is it fair to assume that the women who complain men only want sex is because sex is all those women are bringing to the table?
See.
What is
Yeah, the answer is yes. Guys, if you talk to a lot of these girls at them, like on dating apps, or like if you actually try and sit down and have a conversation with them, dude, like I've never experienced something so head splitting. And let me tell you, I had a migraine earlier today and I threw up. Like I was just throwing up and then I had to fall asleep afterwards. And so when I say I've never experienced something more head splitting, you know I mean it, right? These people, guys, if you try and have them sit down in a conversation with a lot of these girls on dating apps today, or like it's just, oh my goodness, man. Like the question rings true. It's like, what do these people bring to the table? They'll say later in the video, this is my second take, but they'll say later in the video they would bring emotional support and all this. No, they don't. No, they don't.
what is the definition of transactional?
Definition of transactional, a trade for a trade.
Would you agree that it's the exchange of goods or services related to business?
If we're in a retail setting.
Okay, is sex more likely to be transactional between two lesbian women or between men and women?
Men and women.
Why?
We expect things. We're women. We expect things. You can't just get it. We need food. We need other things. We need gifts. You got to take us out. You got to use your car, spend your gas money. I need to eat. I want to buy stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. How about just no? How about that? How about no?
Okay. Are women doing men a favor by giving them sex?
No.
But if a man has to do all these things in order to get sex from a woman,
He doesn't have to do those things. If he's smart, he wouldn't.
if women enjoy sex as
Let me translate that for you guys. If he's attractive, he doesn't have to do those things. Okay? Like just these people, they say things and because they think it sounds good, Well, like man, it just hurts my brain, yeah?
much as men, why do they typically make a man work for it? Why does he have to earn it?
Because we get called hoes.
I don't know, men probably.
Okay, so that's an interesting point, right? So, she just brought up the point that the reason why she makes men jump through all of these hoops is the social repercussion of being called a 304. Now, that might have some validity, if for the fact that you didn't just do all of this for free for Chad. You see what I mean? Like that excuse goes out the window. As soon as you just sleep with a guy because he's attractive and he calls you over at 2 a.m. That kind of thing goes out the window. But what she said, like, it does have an element of truth for it. A lot of girls will get shamed for jumping into the bed with some dude, and at the moment in today's society, it's becoming so widely accepted and encouraged that they're just doing it anyway and still expecting the commitment. Guys, you better believe I'm not telling my boys to commit to a girl who's been around the whole town. That's just not how things operate. So a lot of these girls are being encouraged to do these things by other women, mind you, and by men, because men just want to sleep with things. And so they're going out and doing all this, and then at the end they're like, "Wait a minute, where are all the men at? Where?" And us men, we're looking at this like, "No, we ain't. I'm not gonna be committing to you."
With us just to make us feel some type of positive way, and it's really just it's the simple things that they miss doing. Like if you just take the time to ask us how our day is doing, like that's literally all it takes, or bring us out to a simple date. You don't need to do all this crazy stuff to make us feel like we're special.
Okay, well, I mean, typically the man is expected to approach the woman, ask her out, pick her up, pay for the date, make the first move and stuff, right? What are women expected to do to build that relationship?
I feel like women are more expected to be there emotionally. Like, men are supposed to be there in a physical way, and women are supposed to be there in today's society, I feel like to support the man, to be trusting. I think that girls should absolutely be the ones to pay for dates. I think that they should take turns, and I think that women should go in the DMs. I go in the DMs.
Okay, there was just so many things wrong with that I can't even begin to express. But the one I want to pick out of that, guys, is that you know, women are expected to be there emotionally for you. Guys, if you go up to a woman, let's just say you've got some problems going on in your life, maybe you're feeling down, maybe something bad happened in your life, like a family member passed away, or something of that nature, and you know, you express some feelings of sadness about it, or you know, you got some type of other issue going on. Maybe you lost your job. That's a big one. Maybe you lost your job, guys. Like, please don't expect that after these events, if you go through a sustained period of feeling down, please do not expect your woman to stay around, guys. As much as they say that they're emotionally supportive, they're not, guys. They're absolutely not. If you want to sit down and you want to have a discussion with a woman about your feelings, I mean, that's just a really good way to run her off. If you guys want to talk about your feelings, you know, you want to talk about what's going on in your life, I would encourage you to either A, talk to your mates, like the boys, or see a therapist. Okay? Like, these people are not interested in hearing your problems. And here's the real kicker, guys. They'll say that they're interested in hearing your problems, but if you sit down and have a conversation with these women about them, they're going to walk away. Okay?
But not every girl has the balls to do that. They're self-conscious, and that's why.
Okay. If a woman chooses to approach a man and shoot her shot, is she more or less likely to be rejected than if a man approaches a woman?
She is way less likely to get rejected. Men love attention, and they don't get that very often. So, like, if you, as a girl, have the balls to go up to a guy and be like, hey, like, what's your number? There's no way that man is going to turn you down.
But men don't typically like women that have balls. They want a girl to have guts, right?
They like confidence, though.
Okay, no, I'm just kidding. I would just use a different word other than balls, but that's fine. Why would men want to approach women when they no longer have to worry about just being rejected, but also have to worry about being accused of harassment?
Oh, if I was a man, I would be hard to approach a woman in this day and age.
So what advice would you give to a man to approach a woman that he likes without being perceived as creepy?
Look attractive, hit the gym.
Slow, be careful, watch your wording, because sexual harassment, being in HR, sexual harassment is a very big thing, and it doesn't matter how you perceive it, but others. So you really, really have to watch your wording. So I guess you would have to meet that person on their ground level and say, hey, this is what I'm looking for.
Okay, guys, look, a lot of what she said there, like, I'm sure a lot of men can get behind. But I want to point out, did you notice at the start of that particular clip, she said to go slow. I'm just going to play that again, see if you boys caught on to that, and then we're going to wrap up the video, okay? So just listen to this, see if you catch it.
Other than balls, but that's fine. Why would men want to approach women when they no longer have to worry about just being rejected, but also have to worry about being accused of harassment?
Oh, if I was a man, I would be hard to approach a woman in this day and age.
So what advice would you give to a man to approach a woman that he likes without being perceived as creepy?
Go slow.
Yeah, no. No. See, girls will say stuff like this when girls say, "Oh, you should take a relationship slow. You should get to know a girl." What they're really saying is, give the commitment up front, give the attention up front, give the validation up front, and so that they can get what they want out of the bargain. Guys, please understand that relationships are a trade, okay? And you are trading your attention, your validation, and your resources for intimacy. That is the typical trade between men and women, okay? So when girls encourage you to give up your time, attention, and resources for free, please do not do it, okay? You guys, please start to value your time and your energy, okay? Men are not taught to value themselves at all, and this is the subtle crap that if you ask a girl and you listen to that piece of advice right there, it's going to screw you over so much. Here's the actual advice, guys. Okay, you see a girl, you like her, you ask her out. If she says anything but yes, you are gone. Okay? None of this chatting on the phone for 3 damn hours or whatever the case may be, okay? None of that, okay, guys? Start to value your time. But anyway, boys, I think we're going to leave today's video there. I just want to do a quick shout out to the boys over on Patreon. I want to thank you guys for supporting over there. If you're someone who's interested in coming and joining over there, feel free to do so, guys. It's a great way to support the channel. You get access to exclusive videos and stuff like that. And after this video drops on YouTube, I will probably be in the middle of recording another video for over there. So if you're interested, be sure to check that out. And as always, guys, take care of yourselves. Drop a comment. If you disagree with anything I've said, feel free to do so, guys. That's why the comments are there. I get stuff wrong all the damn time. And subscribe if you enjoyed the videos. But I will see you boys in the next one. Peace.